Well, Nigel, frustration with the result, but your thoughts on the overall performance?
Frustration with the result is bang on. It's a game we should have won. I thought we played some good football. I thought we had opportune goalkeepers made an unbelievable save from 𝗦𝗧𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 in the first half, and sometimes I keep saying it's fine margins. And for me, then it's just manage that. A minute to go for half time. We're in injury time. Just play that ball forward and see if we can get on the front foot. And we lose possession. Long range shot goes in, so it changes the complexion a little bit. Well, I still thought we'd have enough to go and win the game. Obviously, it gives them something to defend, hold on to, and they sat back. And again, we look at the block at the very, very end there from Tom Davies. So, from my point of view, we played some good football. We moved the ball about. The players worked hard. Can't fault the players for the effort, the application, the attitude. But it was a game, as you said at the very beginning of the interview, the frustration is with the result.
As you say, I mean, to concede in stoppage time right at the end of that first half, when perhaps you could have just cleared the danger and just settled down again, frustrating at half time, I'm sure, to be 1-0 down.
Well, we did really well because we had them pinned back. We had loads of possession of the ball. They played at 3, we made them play at 5. The pace of 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗧 in behind forces them back. We got so much ball to the 2 full-backs, we knew we'd be able to go and do that, and we hemmed them back. And for some unknown reason, we decided not to put it in there for that final minute and get us on the front foot going forward. Played it back inside and obviously allow them to get possession of the ball. It's a long range shot that's gone in, so we had enough bodies behind the ball. It's a long range shot and that just changes the complexion. It gives them something to hang on to. It's a very subdued attitude, wasn't it? Atmosphere.
Very quiet.
During the game, very, very quiet. The sun was shining. As I say, going back to the whole start of the interview, the frustration is with the result.
A lot of possession in the second half. I mean, obviously they've got bodies who are out there fighting for their lives, aren't they, in this division? So it's going to be hard. Could you be a little bit better in the final third?
That's what we look for. I mean, we played some good football first half. As you just said there, we had a lot of possession as we did. We moved it about. We wanted to get the ball in certain areas. And we're a threat. But you've got to go and break down a deep line defence. And so, obviously, the first half, we got the pace of 𝗬𝗎𝗪𝗓, pushing them back a little bit. Second half, they just camped down on the edge of the box. So, half hour to go. Great. Take a positive. We got Luke Norris on the pitch. So, that gives us that different dimension to try and combat the 3 centre-halves they've had on there. But just to get them back involved and play half an hour is really positive. You look at 𝗬𝗎𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗬 who's such a flair. And again, at the end there, you're playing. We're just getting bodies forward and make substitutions to affect the game to see if we can go and get the win. We had to go and force the issue to get the goal. But as you rightly said, lots of possession of the football, getting the ball in the right areas of the pitch. But against that final bit, it was we didn't get the final end results of what we were after today.
We're talking about fine margins in games, and you've lost a few games by a single goal just recently in lots of different ways, as well, and that makes it even more hard to take, I suppose, because there could easily be another 10 points on the board.
Listen, we'll reflect on it. Again, from my point of view, I know that the players are prepared well for the week. I know that they give everything. The attitude, the application of the players has been top draw. And we're hurting at the moment because the result has gone against us. Maybe it's something we could have stopped the goal by putting the ball further forward at that moment in time. But it's still a long-range shot. It's a thunderbolt. It's a wonder goal from their lad to go and win the game for them. As I said, we've had lots of possession, got in good areas of the pitch. The goalkeeper's made a wonder save. A couple of fantastic blocks from their point of view. As I said, we haven't just hoofed it, we've played. So again, from our point of view, there's been some good stuff done today. And the attitude and the application of the players has been first class. But like at this moment in time, we obviously were in search of the results. And we just didn't get it today.
And you touched on Luke Norris getting back on there, a good half hour. You've been pleased about that. I'm sure, he's a quality striker at this level, certainly. But obviously, the players got used to him back in the side, perhaps, and likewise him getting used to the way you're playing at the moment.
Yeah, he's still off the pace. Perhaps he's going to get better by being involved in playing. So another valuable 30 minutes. And again, maybe because the deep lying big side, set piece is always a big part of the aspect of the game. You can see that. He gave us that, the opportunity to get him on the pitch. And deep lying, that means there's no space in behind as much. So he does give us that physical threat up front. Let's face it, poor 𝗬𝗎𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗬 up there at times got absolutely smacked. I mean, the centre-halves got sent off in the last couple of minutes, and you can see it was physically demanding from that point of view. But Luke gives us that physical presence up top, so obviously with a quarter of the season to go, that's really pleasing for the squad of players that we've got. We've got different elements in our squad to give ourselves an opportunity to go and win games of football.
I know it's hard after a game, but you're quickly looking forward to Tuesday. You know, another trip down to this area of the country, away to Swindon. You know, they'll pose you with different challenges, I'm sure. But a quick turnaround, can you prepare as well as you might want to in terms of that game?
Well, we will do because we have to. I've already highlighted it. We'll be utilising the squad for the 3 games this week because obviously we've got today's journey, Tuesday's journey. We'll get back about 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, we get another big game against Sutton on Saturday at Prenton Park. So I've got a squad of players who are all desperate to play. And we've made 5 changes during the game today, and I will be utilising the squad during the course of this week because we need that energy. And as I said, the attitude application of the players has been first class. Cannot fault them for that. Ultimately, you know, it's a wonder goal from their lads going to win them the game.
And you get a bit of physical tiredness, obviously, after games like this in the turnaround, but when you lose games like that, a bit of mental tiredness as well sometimes, you know, the frustration that you've got now, the players will feel the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm very frustrated, and the players are aware of that from my point of view, but we've got to pick ourselves up and go again. Learn the lessons, I've always said, you know, it's learn the lessons. So for me, the big one was obviously after the euphoria of last week beating Stockport. We're coming here, the attitude was bang on. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but we had so much possession of the football and so many opportunities. Ultimately, the result's gone against us. But what we'll do is we'll learn the lessons from this one and we'll recover properly because we've got excellent sports science. The players are really good professionals and we'll get ourselves ready to go again on Tuesday. As I said, we'll utilise the squad and then we'll get ourselves ready to go again on Saturday. I keep saying it's the next game we focus on, but I think with the line of questioning you've got, it's obviously we have to take into consideration the travelling that does go on, and the effort and the energy that the players have put in. You know, there's a lot of energy expended today because we've got players who care and we've got the right attitude, and that for me is really pleasing moving forward.
No obvious injuries there, they're just tactical substitutions that are taking place today.
Yeah, the lads have put so much energy into it. I mean, Kieran's just got absolutely munched there, so I'll have to have another look at him. But you know, the lads have put so much energy. Brad Walker, you know, he's been phenomenal for us. But you know, and again, 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗧 comes on and obviously gets on the ball and gets ourselves moving, and different aspects of the game that we're looking for to try and see if we can win the game of football. Unfortunately, we haven't done that today, but it's not been through the lack of trying. It's not been through the lack of attitude and application for the players because it's been first class. But from my point of view, the frustration is it's a missed opportunity.